Hello, adventurers. Welcome back to the Quiet Vancouver, episode 51. Last time was tense, spooky, but I think it was fun. Now, today, these brave adventurers are going to be going about trying to figure out who has, if anybody, sabotaged Valve. Valve, the construct building bastion that they made their home, has telepathically communicated to each of them uh, in the morning. As again, as a reminder, this message came in the morning when you guys woke up. It communicated that basically, hey, somebody, and I'll read it verbatim to make sure I'm not wrong here. We'll go to you. Last night, someone tried tampering with my internal systems. I know it wasn't you, but it was someone among the torchbearers. One of you. I know it was not any of the other guests. I was observing them in the main room discussing the day's events. The person read with one of your unique signatures, but they wiped their exact identity before I could notify anyone. Now, uh, that is what you received. During this session, ask questions. Ask Valve questions. Ask other members and people on the Bastion. Um, ask each other. Communicate with everybody you have at your disposal and use your skills and deduction and magic to find things out. We're doing, again, I describe it as a whodunit without the murder. So use all skills that you have at your disposal and take as long as you need. If you take until the end of the session, and this takes all session, that's fine. If you figure it out in 30 minutes, that's fine too. Don't feel rushed. Be smart about it because there may be consequences. And as I told all of you before the session started, by the end of the session, or by the time you finish this, however long that takes, by the end of the in game day, I will ask you, do you think you have found the perpetrator? The answer may be complicated, but you make a decision at that point, and then we'll go from there. So, beginning from there, you all wake up in the morning in your rooms. We'll say, given the sleep schedule and how some people were taking watch, this is all you get this message about the same time. We'll say at about 9 a.m. And given the weird sleep schedule, you all wake up about the same time. Even given possible, like if you normally would get up earlier and go wandering, we'll say for the sake of this, sake of ease, you all wake up about the same time. So, what do you do?
Well,
Go
I have
find
something
Consolida.
I want. Oh,
Okay. I'll say
I'll let.
you'll let. Okay. So then go
Yeah.
ahead, Wizard, you first. You say go find Consolida. Consolida,
Go
you would
check her
be in your
room.
room, I believe.
Yeah, no, she was just getting dressed kind of quickly, and it's like you're like falling over some pants, stumbling, trying to grab a shirt.
It's a gentle knock at the door. Well,
Right,
gentle
yeah.
for him.
Hello, what? What?
No less.
Yes.
I need to talk to you.
You haven't murdered Xavier, have you?
No. You told me not to.
The others haven't murdered Xavier, have they?
They fell asleep on watch.
Oh, it's so well. Great. Okay. You come over, open the door. Very scruffy looking.
He doesn't really show fear all that much, but here there's some slight. He's definitely slightly unnerved by something. I kind of look around the hall, see if there's like anyone walking around and talking. Is there?
Not
You
not
He's
yet for
muted. You
now.
don't see anyone
Okay.
currently.
All right, then kind of to her. I had a weird message in my mind this morning.
Oh, yeah, me too. It's something about internal systems being tampered with.
Yes. Apparently it was one among us, the torchbearers.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, alright. Okay. Okay, alright.
I wanted to make sure that you're okay. I
I'm
know
fine.
yesterday was a lot, and I didn't mean to scare you. I just worry about you because I love you.
Everyone seems to worry about me. Everyone seems to care about me. It feels so great when that love and care seems to override any logical thoughts, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I love and care about you too. Daddy.
And you know me. I wouldn't do anything like that. I don't have the brains to do anything like that.
No, you don't. Does anyone actually? I mean, there's Violeer. He seems intelligent, I guess. He has a
Indeed.
big gun, can fly. Seems smart with tech.
I was wanting to make sure that you're alright, because I was worried that somebody might think it's you if other people have received the same message.
I couldn't care less. I have other worries right now.
Alright.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna go check on Xavier to make sure he's not dead. You, you coming? Or
I will. You want
okay.
me to wait outside the door?
Um, sure. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. Yeah, just give us a moment to wake up, obviously.
As you wish.
Thank you, Green Bean.
Mm. Mm. Just completely disarmed by that.
Yeah, she's cackling as she walks down the hall.
Okay. And so you're heading to Xavier's room.
Yes.
And you would get there. And you arrive.
Is Horns and Bird still there?
I believe they
No,
swapped
we were in
out.
the middle.
Yeah, they swapped out with Merrick.
Oh, okay
Marriage
then.
swap with one, so
Well then, she's just gonna obviously open the door. Xavier's still in his bed. He's drooling. He heard the message, but he just closed his eyes and rolled over. You know when you vaguely feel like you hear a voice and like you just like I'm gonna assume that's auditory hallucinations. I'm going back to sleep.
Hmm.
So he's just asleep, and I'm going to pass this on to Callie because go out, be free, little bird.
Well,
Alright.
Valier obviously gets this message, and well, he's gonna start to get up, get changed, and as he does, he's going to talk to Valve a bit. What do you mean by signature? What?
Ah, yes. I did a scan of you, of each of you, as you entered the building. For the first time. I have you on record. And so every time you enter the building or move around, I get a ping when you enter certain rooms. Mainly
And
if they are important rooms.
is there any way to fake that? I probably not. But
I
I
don't
might
know.
as well check.
I suppose if somebody
Right.
had enough material tied to you, say clothing or things that are tied to you personally, they could fake it. But I wouldn't know.
Right. I will check my personal effects and see if anything is really missing.
Checking through your personal effects, nothing seems out of place.
Okay. Well, that's all I'm gonna do aside for now.
Okay, for sure. Anyone else?
Write that down.
Yes, writing things down is a good idea.
What does
Yes.
Valier know?
Who
All right.
done it?
Who done it?
Violently flipping through notebook.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Well, Sapling, what did you want to do?
I Sapling is wake up, receive message that someone fucked with shit. Gonna go and look for Xavier, but on the way, also gonna chat with Valve. Probably gonna ask the same question about what's up with the signature thing and get met with the same answer. But other than that, uh, let me ask you, who do you consider, who all do you consider to be a torchbearer?
Well, you ask that question, and they would name all of your characters. They would also include Ulrich. Who else is there? Edna gets named. I don't believe there's anyone else specifically that gets named.
Zanaga question mark?
You know what? Sure, Zanaga would also get named in that.
Good to know.
And I think Valve would give a little clarification. I consider the Torchbearers any person or being that has traveled with the adventuring party known as the Torchbearers, outside of this building and on the road.
Alright, well, that's a lot of people. Mm, is there anything else I want to ask right now? I can't think of anything, and we've got
okay.
all sessions, so I'm good for now. But yeah, doing a little chat with Valve and booking it, trying to find Xavier, because who could it be? That's what Sapling said. I don't think it was him, but that's
Just hear the rapid approaching of hooves. Everyone starts sweating.
Yeah,
Are
Move
you
to the side of the hall.
ready?
Move to the side of the hall.
yeah. You get there and you see Merrick and Consolida would be there already.
Oh, Merrick and oh yeah, because Merrick's outside.
Yeah,
the door.
they both went, I believe.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just
morning,
standing there, arms
Chaplain.
crossed.
Hi. Hey, did
Hello.
either of you two happen to receive a very ominous telepathic message this morning?
Yes.
Yeah, about the internal systems. Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah. So it looks like we all had the same idea. And looks at the door of Xavier's room.
It's open. He's just in his bed. He's snorking. No, I came specifically to check that neither of you murdered him.
Mm.
Sapling, no.
Well, not yet.
Do you really believe that Xavier, of all people, has the intelligence to go hacking some weird building?
I mean, do I think he's smart? No. Do I distrust any of my friends? Not as much as I distrust him.
I can still hear you.
That's good. I'm glad.
Can I go back to sleep, please?
No, you can't.
Hi, I'm Xavier. Can you get? I'm gonna close the door. Can you get dressed? Fine. She's just gonna close the door there.
So we should probably find everyone else. I
Yeah.
suspect that this is going to be a interesting process for the day.
Why don't we gather everyone for breakfast? I know everyone gets cranky when they haven't eaten, and I feel like having a normal conversation is kind of very far out the question, especially if everyone's hangry.
Indeed.
Oh, one thing actually. Sapling, you were asking about names, and also there's a list of names. There's one person that should be put on that list as well. That for sure
Oh.
would have been named Seedling. And you actually just sent a
I
message about it.
just-
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Being somebody
yeah.
that did travel with the group, like on the road directly as an adventurer.
Yeah. Yeah. He's in Valve, I think, at this present moment, I think. I think we left him here.
Uh,
I don't
yeah.
remember.
Still here?
Although,
my beloved.
Older
I
was
was gonna say
never here.
because
Oh, well, he was, but he went home.
yeah.
No.
Well,
Fuck!
home is close by now. Like home is
It
here.
Oh,
is.
it is.
So
Yeah.
I need to go
Seedling is
kidnap
either
Boulder.
in Valve right now or very close by.
Yeah. Like on the other side of town. So yeah. Um yeah, that's that. So you guys are gathering everyone together?
Yeah.
For
And is he
suppose so.
here or is he with the other cats?
Looking around, does happen to be here currently. Was getting ready to head out,
Okay.
but is currently here.
Why are you getting ready to leave? Did you do something? No. I'll
you
go with
ask?
him. He's coming to breakfast. No.
Well, boy. Well, boys, we solved it.
Yeah, we got him.
I mean, I'm probably like, oh, where are you going? Actually, you're not going anywhere. Come on.
Pick up, relocate.
But not like, what did you do?
Well, hold on. I want to say while you're doing that, and you're like, never mind, you're not going to. It's kind of like, oh, I'm sorry, I really have to go.
Why? Where?
I have to go into town.
For what?
Uh, well, you're. Uh, Listen, what's going on that I need to go with you? Is something wrong?
Oh, yeah. I and apparently many of our other. What the fuck is that? Our other received a sort of distressing message from this place that we live in. It talks to us in our heads, I
Mhm.
guess.
I know.
Did you happen to hear anything?
Yeah, I did. I mean, you guys got it, right?
Well, see, I asked Valve what constitutes someone as being a torchbearer because they said it
Uh-huh.
was one of the torchbearers. And unfortunately, it pretty much boiled down to anyone who has gone and adventured as part of this group.
Oh,
So, according to that description, and you know I trust you more than, anyone,
of
but,
course.
according to that description, that kind of does include you. And we were all gonna discuss over breakfast because we need to figure this out.
Oh, okay. Can I just put this bag back in the room? And you see they're like holding like a small duffel bag.
Uh, sure.
Okay, thanks. I just don't want to lug it around. And just real quick goes and sets it back in the room. Um, and then comes out.
Why is he
Okay,
so
ready to go.
All right.
And then at that point, you head off. All right. Well, you You make your way down to the breakfast area. All of you gathering in the common space on one of the tables. There's like some of the soft chairs and couches and more like dining tables, all in a cluster, so you can all kind of be around each other. And so you're there. What shall you discuss?
I'm immediately taking seat between Orch and Xavier. I'm sorry, Merrick.
Well, all right.
Well, I am probably going to sit with Merrick a
Yeah.
little. Yeah, with him. Probably if Seth is nearby him as well, but not like right next to. I do want to be right next to Merrick, though.
Is there a space near Xavier for Karevnos to sit?
You could probably sit either side of him.
Okay.
Probably be some space.
So like he's got Consolidar on one side, Kravnus on the other.
Yeah.
I'm sitting
Alright.
with Ulrich and Seedling. I don't know why
No, the
we're
fuck you're
making
not,
a
you stood.
diagram out of this right now.
You can't sit. You're a
Well, I'm
horse.
sitting behind them. I'm sitting between them. I just don't have a chair.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on the floor.
He's loafed. Horse loaf.
Yes. Yes.
Seth is trying to keep his distance from everyone.
Oh.
Well, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, hi.
So, we have some stuff to discuss.
Yes, we do.
I suppose so.
It would be best to skip the pleasantries and get down to business.
Oh, good God. Okay.
I assume that everyone has heard the news.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, while we're all here, does anyone want to make this easy? Get it over and done with now.
I didn't do shit. I couldn't do anything. You were all outside my room. Couldn't even go piss.
Well, you say that, but it's kind of weird that somehow, even though we were very focused and taking it seriously, the whole deal of taking watch, that Valeria and I, for some reason, ended up falling asleep while we were watching you.
It sounds like a skill issue and nothing to do with me.
Oh, I'm sure. All I'm saying is that you being stuck in your room doesn't count as an alibi if you weren't being watched.
Well, that sounds like a you problem, because you're the one that fell asleep.
It sounds like a you problem because, as I stated before, your alibi is now garbage. So you're not off the hook here.
So's yours, then.
I know.
Yeah, I don't think anybody here can be proved to not have anything to do with it.
How about this? Instead of immediately, deflecting and defending, who knows things about technology and certain like what is everyone's intellectual standpoint on being able to do such things with technology?
I lived in the woods my entire life before I moved to New Hopeport like 4 years ago. So
Yeah,
I don't really want to hear any flack.
yeah. No, I didn't expect you.
I
Some of
have
the
been here for a day, maybe less, and the only thing I really know how to do is these. I gesture to the pretty visible firearms that I have on. That I'm not like I have them pretty ready, not
You're
like it
pointing this
has
way.
been.
well, and Krabna speaks up. I saw similar tech all the way back then, but again, I didn't know how to operate much of it. And for what it's worth, Xavier, with respect, I don't
Yeah,
think
no.
he could have done it.
Oh God, I don't. Looking at any sort of mechanical thing with a cog, and I immediately just, what? I don't understand.
Ah, fuck. Remember that thing that we had to drink?
You expect me to? I didn't. That doesn't acquire my knowledge. That just happens when
No,
I went
that's not.
unconscious.
No, it's not. Yeah. I'm not saying you did it. Do we
I
know where
didn't
that
have
is?
anything to drink. The only thing
I'm
I
not saying
drank
you.
was
Not
the
saying you.
Sprite.
Not saying you. Just
Um, um,
Do we know what exactly was tampered with?
And how?
the internal systems.
That's not a
But
very good description. I don't know what that
Well, no,
means.
I imagine it's probably the way
Right.
Valve moves and security and, like what makes it exist.
Hey Valve,
Yeah,
could you be a bit more specific about what happened?
yes. So, I have a room in the upper levels of the tower. In that room, you can access certain control panels, which can control certain parts of my being, either activating or deactivating. That is what was tampered with. Specifically, my movement systems, my targeting systems for my scans, and certain parts of my memory. Those are three
You have-
separate things that were removed.
Wait, so you have a memory port?
To put it bluntly and very simply, yes.
And that's gone?
Yes. It is not one thing that controls all of my memory. There are many. However, one specific one was removed from a few years ago.
Hmm. Do you have a backup
Wait,
system?
No, that was never installed.
Ugh.
I have a little bit of experience with robots like you. Do you not have like some sort of a tracking thing? Because sometimes some parts could be let loose for that specific purpose. Does that not like have some sort of thing you could find it with?
Sadly, no, the person who built me was very arrogant. Though, oddly, I can't remember his name.
oh,
Hmm.
so
And
hang on. I I thought you said so. I thought you said that like someone tried to mess with your who's a what's it. Did they succeed?
Technically, yes. They tried to do worse. From what I can tell, with how my mainframe is set up, they got to start, but they never finished. You have to take out some parts before you can get into the deeper things that are more important. They
Anyone access that room?
say again,
Can anyone access your control room?
if they know where it is. It's quite easy.
Does it
Okay.
accommodate people like us?
It
What's the
can.
dimensions of it?
It's
Could just go up there.
about the standard room size as one of your rooms.
Hmm.
Wait, do you know if anyone left? Do you know if anyone left this place after what happened?
There's a pause. There is
There's an
a
alarm.
pause. There is an alarm. Just to clarify, because you were cutting out slightly, you're asking if anyone left this place after?
Yeah,
Okay.
like if anyone left the general Valveness of Valve.
um, there's a pause, sort of as if thinking. Not that I
That
recall.
Now who's the one cutting out?
Ah,
yeah,
shit.
I can't hear a single thing.
Bing bong.
Hold on.
Still chill choppy.
Brr.
Talking Valvely.
Still choppy.
There, are we
Oh.
good?
Looking.
Getting back.
Okay. All right. You know, fuck it. I think we're okay. Hi.
Okay.
All right. It's gonna be like
Hi.
that. It's gonna be one of those nights. Fucking yell at my neighbor, be like, "Shut off your fucking dick and shut off the stuff, shut off the Wi-Fi, shut it all off." Okay.
Task manager, kill my neighbor.
Right. Actually,
Can
speaking
you
of
say
task
that to
manager,
Val
come
when
here,
they send a
motherfucker.
rocket off?
Usul gets obliterated.
Oh no!
Just like, no, not
Usul
that,
knows where it
neighbor.
is.
Okay, well, hopefully we're okay. So, answer you get is, not that I recall. No one has left the building.
So then, whatever they took is probably still here somewhere.
More than likely. Although, I will not root out the possibility that it could have been removed from the building without the person leaving. If that makes sense.
Hmm.
As, again, I cannot track the individual parts.
So,
He
like,
never thought that would be capable.
Does anyone know any engineers here? People here who would tend to the systems?
There is someone you would know about. I'm curious if any of the players remember. Whose characters would
I
know.
remember, but
You
Vileer
remember.
doesn't know.
Correct. Does anyone remember
help.
his name?
Was it Max?
It was Maximilian, the wizard on board.
Ah.
The one who torched the
Wizard.
ground outside when the worms were out there.
Yay!
I felt it unfair to answer it before everyone else.
But you can bring it up in character because you
Definitely
remember.
be the intelligent one.
Yeah.
Well, one of you, I'm guessing, brings up Max.
Perhaps it would be a
That's
good
okay.
idea to talk to them and see if they know what systems are missing.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably.
Perhaps they could shed some light on this.
I really want to have a look at Valve's systems now.
Once we're done.
Just let me know when you'd like me to unlock the room. I locked it after the incident.
Yeah, we're gonna get you a new lock.
Fair.
Nothing against you, Valve. I trust you. It's just anyway. Who's the quickest one? How do we retrieve Max? This Max Solo. He's just a wizard,
Have
right?
Valve do it.
Oh yeah. Wait, can Valve like open the
Is
floor? and
he
just drop it down?
around? Also, we're not in like a private place.
No,
We're in
you're
like
in
the
the common area.
cafeteria area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, he kind of like after a minute walks out of the kitchen, which is like down the hall, with like a plate of food, looks at you, and he just kind of like he's like, I'm sorry, I think I heard my name.
Yes, come in here.
Are you Max?
Take a seat.
You're okay.
Yes, I'm.
I'll
Hi,
remember that.
Maximilian. Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Actually, I probably do know that guy.
Maybe.
I've been doing stuff. in
True.
Valve, so.
True. You actually, yeah, because he probably would have given you like a brief tour at one point and just been like, "Here's
Yeah.
where things are," you know.
You've been doing stuff in
you're
Valve.
Max. Sorry, I
Hmm.
forgot.
Sorry, a lot of questions. What?
You are the one that has the technical know-how of Valve, right?
Well, I have lots of other knowledge as well. I mean, I'm a master of the arcane. I do things in my study
Anyway.
plenty. But he looks kind of like baffled for a second. He's like, "But yes, I am now the sole engineer on Valve. Yes, that is correct."
Oh, I want to learn from you. But anyway, later discussion.
Of course.
Have you received the message of a certain tampering?
No, I'm sorry. What are you referring to?
Okay, so come sit down. Come sit down. You're not in trouble.
He's gonna sit
There
down.
has been an act of sabotage.
Sabotage. What? He immediately sets his food down. Okay. Well, I'll have to go check that out. And he like twists his hand in the air, and you watch summoning like a toolbox in his hand. He's like, "I'll have to get in there." What do we know?
It was one of us.
One of us. It's recognized one of the torchbearers. The way I asked, and really anybody with enough of our stuff could have gone there.
And they took out a couple different things. There
Three
was a
things.
memory thing, and I don't remember the other things.
I think it was the movement and the targeting.
There was
Yes.
movement,
The memory
scanning,
systems.
and memory. Specifically from a couple years ago. A specific like chunk of time from a couple years ago.
Hmm.
All right. I can get up there and take a look. Sorry, do you have questions for me? I had no idea about this.
Well, I guess we do want you to check it out. Did you see anything? I think it said you were all in the main room, but still.
Yes, me and the rest of my group, that being Samantha, Marcus, and Byron, we were all in the main room. We were actually just sharing a late night meal. We'd been a little busy the day before and decided to take some time to relax. I'm not sure where anyone else was.
Wasn't there someone else in your group?
Sorry, DM forgot.
Felicity.
Felicity.
No. I remembered the name. I forgot he was in the group. And Felicity. I'm sorry.
I'm offended.
Wow.
How could you ever forget Max's situationship?
Yeah, that is the best
Good.
description of what that is. Yes. we were all in the main room. So I can vouch for them, at least until the point we all went to bed. We did go to bed pretty late. It was about 3 in the morning. So anything after
Odd time to go
3.
to sleep.
Say again.
Yeah, odd time to go to sleep.
Again, we were very busy yesterday. We were honestly decompressing. You guys may have had your own adventures on the road and tragedies, but we've had our fair share of troubles with the engineers from USL. We've had to stay up late, pull long nights to get this thing up and running, which is what pisses me off, that someone's tampering with it.
So wait, so when was I understood that you 3 were on watch? When were you on watch?
Yeah.
I can give approximate times. So there were 2 shifts. There was Videlier and Sapling, and then there was Merrick.
I think there was 3 shifts, and we
Was there
each
3?
we split the time evenly.
Yeah.
Oh, you're correct. 3 shifts. Oh, then timing gets weird. I'm gonna say, because it was, who was the one that was there the longest? Was it Videlier? You were during 2 shifts?
I believe we were each there for 2 shifts, but I think in my mind, Videlier did the first 2, and then went to sleep after Merrick
That's what
interrupted
I thought
them, and Sapling and I had the middle shift.
That works. Then in that case, I'll just say.
So it was Merrick.
Wait, no. I thought
it was Merrick Videlier, Sapling Videlier, and then Merrick Sapling. Let's just say that.
I thought it was Sapling Videlier because Merrick found them asleep.
Yes, that was the middle one.
Yeah.
There had to be at least one more watch after that.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't the last shift,
weird.
but I don't think it was the first shift either.
Okay. Well, here's what I'll say. The lengths of each shift would be 4 hours, because you have it would be approximately 12 hours total, and for watch from when it started. Even if people weren't sleeping at that point, that's when watch would have started. And then you had 4 hours, second shift 4 hours, third shift 4 hours. So you can do the math from there. The first watch, given like when Xavier went in the room, would have been about 9 p.m. And then you woke up at 9 a.m. So you can do the math from there. It'd be 9 to 1, 1 to 5, and then 5 to 9.
Ulrich. Brother. And she's gonna like
Yes.
slap him awake.
Yes.
Can you confirm that Sapling went to bed when he said he did?
Yes. I can confirm that because I was with him the entire night.
Not while he was guarding the door.
What do you mean the entire night, brother?
Anyway.
You've heard that he
Enough
went to
said.
sleep.
Anyway, what's happening? I've been enjoying the food.
Sorry, my headphones died. I had no idea what you just said to me.
Is that all I was being asked for the time intervals?
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna stick his face back into the waffles he was eating. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief.
Okay, that's not a very convincing alibi, Sapling.
The fuck you mean it's convincing?
Why are you telling me this? I'm not the one who said it so weirdly and suspiciously.
No, but I was just asking, if he went to bed, and Ulrich here is hesitant. So, is there something, I miss here? Brother, you was always bad at lying.
Do you want me to air out the fact that we were kissing? Like, what the fuck do you want from me? Hello?
Okay, so you
what's important about
You asked me time. Why do I have to be like, hey, Yeah, we were kissing all night. We were making out
A little
sloppily.
honest, baby.
Stop!
I
I'm
love
not
you
asking
so
about
much.
that.
Please shut up.
Thank you. God, I was just asking if you could confirm whether Sapling went to bed at the correct time.
And I
God,
did.
no, you didn't. You just
Yes, I did.
suspiciously like looked around like, yes. You looked around like Axel did when he was stealing cheese.
You do the exact same thing. Why would I question you now?
God damn it.
You have the information that you want.
Exactly.
I was so blindsided by the fact my brother had to tell me about his sexual tendencies. I don't even know what I was doing.
I can't. Oh my god, I'm going.
It is not sexual. We're getting off topic. Max, before you leave, I have a question for you.
Yes, I didn't need to hear anything about that, but go ahead.
Sorry.
It's alright.
So, the room. Valve said that there's a room where this stuff was taken from.
Mhm.
Do you know where that is?
I do, actually. It's on the room above where most of your rooms are. So it's not far. I can take you up if you'd like.
Oh, yes,
Well,
definitely.
Please. I mean, yeah.
Yes,
that's
but
cool.
also, have you told anyone, or at least any of us, where that is? Because I
Well,
imagine that you might be one of the few who would know. I don't
well,
think it was public knowledge.
The thing is, I usually tell most people when I'm doing a walkthrough with them where it is. I like point it out, and that's where all the magic happens. And most people don't pay attention. It's usually later in the tour, and most people have checked out by then. So, most of you would know. Most people on board would know. I suppose the only ones that wouldn't would probably be. I don't think I ever told Valier. I don't think I ever told you, because
No,
you were talking about doing
so.
other things at the time. And I also don't believe I told you, Merrick, I believe. I don't believe we've even really spoken. So I don't think I've shown you.
We have not. No.
But I don't recall for the others. I'm positive I've at least mentioned it.
Encelada, have you spoken?
Yeah.
We arrived here at the same time.
Yeah, I went through the tour while you were busy. I vaguely remember him saying, "This is where all the magic happens."
I guess I wasn't very specific, so that's on me.
I mean, do you really want people to know the internal systems of Valve?
Well, no, but the door's usually supposed to be locked. Valve normally only lets people in that they trust.
Well, that's a good. That's.
That's the entire building.
Eh.
Shall we go see the room then?
I suppose. He'll stand and lead you all up there, those of you that go. Does everyone go, or does anyone go somewhere else?
I would like to go.
Okay.
I will go.
I'm gonna go.
Here's the
And
little red
Xavier's
nose.
shoving an egg in his face before being dragged by his tail.
Okay.
Can I make a suggestion, by the way?
Yes.
So, with the knowledge that the parts that were taken might be in the building still, very likely might be in the building still, it would be bad, and I am saying this in character, it would be bad, it would not be very good if anyone got a chance to hide them or get rid of them or anything while we're all doing stuff. So we don't have to all stick together all the time, but I don't think that anyone should go off anywhere alone right now.
I can agree.
That is a wise idea.
Don't
Why don't we just
suppose
Valve? Can you track everyone in the group right now?
Yes. No. Yes? No. No, I cannot. The part was removed. I do have a way to watch.
Yeah,
Not in the traditional eye sense, but I can't detect you in the same way.
Yeah, I'm sure. Just as a backup, obviously. Just
Of course. As a note, if you are able to return the scanner module, I can tell you who did it.
What does it
Oh.
look like?
Gives a brief description. It is a rectangular green flat surface with many small raised metallic bumps on it. Some are yellowish in color, some are black in color, basically describing a circuit board. And it has a few colored beads on it that are not lit, but they look like bulbs, which you're given a brief description of like what a bulb. It's essentially a circuit board with LEDs.
Consolidar
see.
is ecstatic about this. It's like, it can't be hard to find a circuit board.
And
Stick out like a sore thumb.
what about the other parts that are missing?
Most of them appear like that. The difference is the designator on the back of the board. In white lettering, there would be, very simply put, what the module is, whether it is a scanner module, the movement module, or the other. Fuck, my brain just froze. The other. I'm actually going to type out what they are, but it will be designated on the back of the board. I'm guessing that was said as you walk, so you then, about that point, reach the room. So, you reach the room and the door is closed, but Valve does open it so you can enter. Do you all enter?
Yes.
Okay. So you enter,
Indeed.
and what you see is a room again about the size of your bedrooms. However, the walls are taken up by tall racks with blinking lights and boxes and wires strung up to the ceiling. And some of they're very neat in the way that they're done. The cable management here is immaculate. But lots of
Like,
blinking
Compliment
lights.
Max on it.
Lots of blinking lights. Blue, red, green. There are a few more red than feels good. Red normally means bad in most cases. But there is some green, some blue, some yellow, and there are a couple consoles near the front. They have what look like handles that you could grab on cylinders that are pulled and raised out of the console. There are two of these. There are many buttons as well. Many of them labeled with symbols rather than letters or words.
Zelda is completely normal and not at all freaking out.
This
She's completely
certainly
fine.
A lot.
Cool, so cool, so cool. I must say, Max, I have to compliment you on your cable management.
I would take great appreciation of that, but it sadly wasn't me. The previous owner, it was him. He was particular.
Yeah, I can see that. Where are the memory, movement, and targeting systems located?
Yes, I was wondering that as well.
Ah, yes. And kind of takes you over to one side of the room where you can see some cables have been taken out. They are hanging, still clumped together, with the cable ties and such, but they are pulled out. And they and you're shown where those are. Incidentally, the scanner and movement module, you're shown were actually two of these big boxes. And you can see them carefully laid on the floor in front of the rack with a hole in it where you're told the chip would have been. In each. They are both stacked on top of each other. And then the memory module is on the opposite wall, which you're told is the wall of memory. Everything that Valve has ever experienced, and then room for more stored on one wall.
I'm gonna get Xavier, right? He's
Okay.
gonna just like looking around, has no idea what anything is. He's gonna touch a cable,
He's in the
an
sensory room.
exposed cable.
Okay. So you touch the end of one of the exposed cables that have been pulled out.
Yep.
Karev notes.
Uh,
He's like, no, wait, hang on.
Nothing happens. The end of the cable is still on. This was like one of those, like an Ethernet cable where it just like can be pulled out. It's not broken.
Ah, phew.
In fact, the person who took this apart did it with care, not with reckless abandon, not ripping things out and or anything like that. This was a little lever on the end of the cable pushed up, pulled out, and then the module set on the floor and unplugged.
Xavier has no comprehension of this. He just like she thinks like, the fuck does
Sent
this?
something pretty important in the player chat, by the way.
I know. I am looking.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
good,
because
good.
yeah, fair question for later, but I'll ask. I'll answer now.
Okay.
But yeah,
Xavier, I really wouldn't advise you touching more cables. You might get shocked. Is there electricity in these? Yes. No, don't touch them. Oh, okay. Put his hands to himself.
Well, this is all a marvelous bit of technology here, but exactly where do we go from this? As
well,
we're all here now.
my suggestion would be look around the room, do a bit more investigating on specific parts, see if you notice anything out of place. You may not be familiar with the room or the technology, but if anything looks obviously moved like these boxes, or something that maybe shouldn't be here, a clue, a footprint left behind.
See,
Hey,
I'm
DM. I want to do something.
Okay.
One of the ones that Xavier hasn't touched yet,
No.
he gonna schnarf.
No. No.
Ooh, doing a schnarr.
Uh-oh.
Someone grab
Okay.
him.
All right,
Not
roll
touching it. He's just gonna
just from
sniff
a
around the
distance,
area
yeah.
to see if there's like a scent of someone.
ooh.
Oh, I thought you
Okay.
No, that's a nat one.
Oh
No.
my
Wow.
god.
Smells like breakfast.
you get close and you breathe in through your nose, but then there's like a little bit of crusted snot in there, and it's like, you just can't sniff.
Ah.
you just can't quite
Go
go
back into your
yeah.
nostril.
Yeah.
I'd like to look around for any signs that the person in here was in a hurry. Because, like, if they're doing, like, unfinished... he implied that it was unfinished, but it doesn't... If it's, like, precise, I want to see, like, actual... Like,
yeah.
Could I take a
Yeah.
look at that too? Because
Me through.
Yeah.
sometimes
wanna
we had to destroy systems and things like that.
For sure. Do
remove
you want to
certain
do a
parts.
separate roll or help action?
What would this be? Perception or investigation?
I'm gonna say, trying to look for signs of a hurry, I would give you either investigation or insight.
Investigation or insight.
well, I would do... I'm gonna roll alone.
Okay, and what are you rolling?
I have pretty good insight. If you wanna
Investigation.
help me, Karavnas.
Yeah, can help you with it.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to look at the memory and the movement and targeting system boxes.
Okay, and
I
are
get
you rolling
nothing. I rolled a
investigation or-
natural 1.
Lovely.
my
Four.
Holy fuck,
He's in
guys.
the water. Hello?
And for
It's because no one's had
Yeah.
breakfast. We sat down, right? The only one that had a bite of breakfast was like fucking Max. Everyone else is just like, I'm fucking hungry, man.
yeah.
No,
I,
if we're
I
getting
thought it was
into
implied that we were also eating a
I'm
little.
a bit distracted.
Yeah.
Like we don't
Everyone's
need
got
to say
food
that
in
we're
there, too.
like we don't need to say we're using the bathroom, but it's implied.
I figured you ate, yeah. But what did you get? This was for Concelta, right? And did you roll investigation or
advantage.
insight?
'Cause I'm-
I'm rolling insight, and
Okay.
am I getting help for it?
Yeah.
Okay. let me roll it. Oh, heck yeah, baby. That is a 25.
Finally, somebody. And you wanted to check again. This was the memory and movement boxes, or sorry, the movement
No.
and scanner.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see where they were originally placed on the rack. The rack can hold many of these modules, and Max had pointed out a few of them. Like there's one, for example, that runs just the furnace. One that runs the servos in the knees. But like overall, this one box on the floor controls all of the others. It is sort of the brain of many of the others that relate to movement. Now that one, there's a plug in the back, a lot thicker of a cable, but you find that was a power cable that would be plugged in on the rack, and it's attached to the rack, and then it would give power to the box. Same thing for the other one. On the front, there is another cable, again, like an Ethernet cable. It would go into a slot on the front, and then that cable hangs from the ceiling along with the others and go toward the main control panel. Now, the boxes themselves are pretty plain. They are mostly black with some bronze filigree, very fancy, like feathery and leaf filigree around the edges. Almost gives you kind of an elvish vibe.
I
High
wonder where I
Elven
might get my
specifically.
inspiration.
And then you have the box themselves with the slot. The slot would fit a card, or you describe this circuit board, about 4 inches long. You can't really tell depth from the front of this box, but it's at least a couple inches wide. And so it essentially would go into this slot and then would, when plugged in, work. Now, looking around the area for it, because that's all just what you get from looking at it, this was not done in a hurry. At least this part, the part you are looking at, was not done in a hurry at all. This, to unplug those, do you want to actually like try and plug it back in and see like anything like that, or do you just leave it where it is?
I'm pretty sure she's perceptive and intelligent enough to know that Ethernet cable connects to the main controls and the power cable. She doesn't want to tamper with anything if it's missing a part, so
Okay, fair enough. Then
she
in
will
that
move them
case,
just to have a look at more like detailed, obviously.
for sure. In that case, I'll say this was not done in a hurry at all. There was no rush, nothing at all. These were set down with care. There's no scratch on the ground that indicates that these were put down quickly. They are stacked before you touch them at all. They are stacked almost perfectly. Somebody like precisely matched up the corners, made it perfect. In the stack of 2. This was
Okay, so
not
they
in a
have
hurry at all.
OCD. Is there anything on the ground or in the mechanisms like, I don't know, a strand of hair or skin flakes?
I'm gonna ask for an investigation check on that, because that
Yes, fine.
off insight it's more intention, like was this in a
Yeah,
hurry, but investigation you can get something like that.
that'd be
Are
a
you at all
19.
saying? Okay.
Oh, sorry, crab nuts.
No, it's okay.
What was your roll for investigation?
She got a 19.
19. How to put this? There is a drop of something that was on the ground. You can tell some type of liquid dropped near these boxes. It was not wiped up, but it was left to dry. So it is no longer wet, it is dried. It's dark. The ground in here it's like a tile, like a dark gray tile. This is slightly darker than that. And in the dim light, because it is very dim light in here, it looks like it was brown.
Okay.
What kind of investigating would you do on that spot, if any? Like, what senses would you use?
You're an alchemist.
Yeah, I remember that. Cody, however, is not. That's the thing about playing intelligent characters. The player is not intelligent. Just look at Sapling.
Can I? Dumb.
Dumb.
Let's see. Let me have a look in what's in my inventory real quick.
And again, don't forget your normal mortal senses, sight, sound, touch, all of that can come in handy as well, and may give you something.
She's gonna cast light, the cantrip, so she can see better, and not using her hands, but she's gonna use some of the tools that she has to just basically scrape up some of the brown stain that has dried onto like a bit of like a petri thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Seth, could you come here a moment?
Yeah.
You were trying to sniff something over there, weren't you? Were you trying to?
Yeah.
You good with smells?
Sure.
Would you mind? Kind of motions over to what Kinsella is doing.
Yeah. Do you mind just can you like get anything from this? I have a few understandings of it, but I just want to be sure.
Sure, I'll try.
Go on, boy, sneef.
Don't say that.
That was Cody. That was
Aw.
Cody.
Okay.
Castella's not that rat bastard yet.
Yeah.
Just don't get a 1.
Well, it's not a 1. Hold up. I have to do the
Okay.
math.
Yep, you got this.
Where's deaths?
2 + 2 is 4.
Fucking
Minus
pluses.
1, that's 6.
What is
gonna
the plus for this?
Get you.
I'm sorry?
Perception,
What's that?
probably.
What is
Oh,
this
I'm sorry.
roll?
This would just be investigation, actually,
Okay, so it's 14
because you are
then.
investigating a specific thing. Okay. 14. It's not bad. With a 14, you get there and you just take a schnarf, take a sniff down at the ground. Immediate sense of familiarity hits you. Tea. Specifically black tea.
Hmm.
And you can tell, because there is a sweet smell, there was sugar. It is a drop of black tea.
So far we have that, which Seth will of course relay to everyone else, and there was a black hair.
There was no hair. No, there was no hair.
No.
Okay,
That was a
We
joke.
were just joking about it.
Oh,
Okay, I misunderstood that. Cool.
So did I.
Yeah, that was
I thought we got something there.
There's no hair. There's just the
Dang it.
drop of tea.
Okay,
The drop of
tea.
tea
Okay.
and the OCD.
It's tea.
Tea.
Okay.
CD, T, and intelligent enough to take this apart and wipe their identity from the system.
And
Who
they
drinks
took
tea
their
here?
time.
I mean, I do. I'm smart, but I'm not smart like this.
All right, fair enough. Anyone else drink tea?
Nope.
Yeah, very clearly you don't.
How is it clear whether or not someone drinks tea?
You can't say that to the British person of this fucking party. That feels like a crime.
Not
Say again.
often enough.
You know what I drink.
Water, hopefully.
Yes.
And I've never been one for tea myself. Max, do you drink tea?
I do, although I'll admit I'm more of a chamomile person myself.
Huh. Got good taste.
Thank you. Black tea's too bitter for me.
Steph, do you know? I knew that and Chiron liked tea. Do you know? Like, sorry, do you know anyone else who would possibly go and get tea from? Because I think I vaguely heard a bunch of chatter that someone had like a bunch of herbs they were growing and they were making tea.
I think his dad did.
Hmm. Should we go ask him?
We could, but he's not a torchbearer.
No, but he might know people who come by pick up tea.
Oh, you mean like if you saw someone
Seth,
might have passed by?
was everything in Chiron's room this morning? Or I wouldn't say in Chiron's room. I would say that room, the room he uses. I vaguely know who it belonged to.
I don't know. I don't check everything, but I slept there.
Well, we all did here, right? Well, Valve says that really anyone with enough stuff from one of us could be, but I'm not sure if it would extend to him. Would it? I'm going to ask out loud to Valve, who's probably listening.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question one more time? It cut out slightly for me.
Would stuff from Chiron still make someone register as a torchbearer?
Correct. And Chiron may be dead, but Chiron was one of the torchbearers and has not been removed from any kind of registry. I think Valve answering that way would also add how to put this. It's sort of like I can detect you off of a more vague sense of yourself. I have that actively running at all times. For more direct things I can observe, though there was no need for me to do so last night, or so I thought. But I normally keep this passive scan up. So if anyone even is remotely similar to any of you, they would ping as you if they were close enough. They would have to have a significant amount of things, though.
Things?
Clothing, cologne, if somebody wore cologne, if they wore a specific hat or hats, if they had fins or spines or something similar, and they made some similar to that and adhered them to themselves closely enough.
I know the
They would
only
have to be
people here
close.
that wear cologne is Violier and Kravnos. You all stink.
So
I technically
basically,
I
do
wasn't going to
too.
say anything.
You'll,
Misty, you were speaking.
we've all got our own very unique traits around here, and if someone copied enough of those, they could pass off as whoever they wanted.
We should probably check our
Correct.
rooms, see what's missing.
I already checked mine. I can probably go talk to that guy's dad if we were wanting to.
Yeah, probably. Seth, do you want to go with?
His name was in Chiron. Use it.
Okay,
The bird's gonna
I'll
get
remember
eaten.
there's a lot of names here.
So,
Well,
I've got
Goes up.
something of my own that I want to check if someone wants to come with.
I suppose that I can go with you. It's Merrick out.
Okay.
I'll probably keep Xavier close. I want to go back to sleep. I know. Later.
Glares.
Xavier at this point's put a blanket over his head. He just huddled about.
No.
He fucking tired.
Everything ever in all of human history is Xavier's fault. I just can't prove it yet.
Only human.
So, Vylir and I are going to check up in Chiron's stuff and his
Okay.
dad.
Yeah, I can, yeah.
I'll come with you, Seth.
Kravnos is gonna go too.
Well,
You
then-
got. We were just talking about splitting, but Karavnos.
Okay.
So that leaves with Merrick and Sapling.
American Sapling going elsewhere. I think Consolida and Xavier were checking up on rooms. Mainly.
Although
I can split up, but I can also
Oh.
follow y'all if you want.
I thought it was you guys were all going, and then Sapling and I were gonna. Sorry.
Or we could go with Sapling and Merrick.
Schrodinger's Ulrich is wherever he needs to be.
Also, Jingle Jangle, I know full well you want to
It
talk
was
over.
cold.
Hi.
We're doing Scooby Doo. We're splitting up, gang.
No.
We're splitting the party.
you know that's always
Nice,
the best thing to do. You know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
We're gonna get shot.
No.
So anyway.
Moving on.
Here's the thing.
So most people are going to check up on Chiron shit and Sapling and Merrick, and possibly Schrodinger's Ulrich are going to check up something else.
I'm
Yes.
pretty
I
sure-
suppose.
Maybe.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
This
who
is
wants
fun.
to start?
Yay!
Seth, I want to
Seth,
drive. Seth. I want Seth to go
Volunteering,
first.
Seth.
I feel
Seth, go
slightly
first.
bad because Danny
Volunteer.
hasn't necessarily been half present during the session. So go, be free, spotlight,
Yeah.
do something.
You know, I agree. All right, Danny group. So
We're also getting close to
S-
break.
true. So Seth group. That consists of Seth, Vylir, right? Anyone else?
Karavnos, I think, was
Karavnos?
also joining.
And Xavier and Consolida.
I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of those people are going with
Apparently.
Seth
So
group.
it's just everyone.
okay.
Everyone's
It's
saying
It's
very
most of the
crowded.
party.
Most of the
Merrick and Sapling.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that does kind of make sense though, for one reason. Because originally Consolida and Xavier were just gonna go check rooms. Now we can all do that.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fair. So we'll start with that
Okay.
big group then. So you guys go, and you wanna. What room are you checking first? Because I know there were a couple. There was in Chiron's dad. There was in Chiron's room. Where are you going first? Seth.
They'll go
you're-
to in Chiron's room first because
Vylir is,
he...
for now, sticking with Seth because Vylir
Mhm.
already checked his room, which is why he suggested going to talk to people with.
Oh, don't worry. We'll recheck your room because no one trusts anyone.
Yeah, everyone's
Good.
that one scene from Pirates of the Caribbean. Everyone's holding guns to everyone else.
Yeah.
As you should. Um, so you go into Chiron's room. Who is gonna do the investigation check? Seth, I vote for you, but
I mean, I could,
I
but
will,
I highly ask for
I will
help.
help. I will
Okay.
help because I'm also looking around. So I'm
Okay.
I mean,
letting
I'd
Seth
offer
lead
help
because
as
he
well.
was in here.
Mhm.
2 rolls with advantage? No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I vote Seth for this investigation
Yes.
check because you are
Oh yeah.
This
the
is
one
my
most
room.
familiar with this room. Yeah.
This is mine. I own it. As much as it was in Chiron's, it is mine.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, no inheritance and yada yada.
It wouldn't matter who said what. He still would have slept here. That is a 15.
Hey, nice. Okay. So
With a -1.
so 14 because -1.
No, it's a 15 because it was a
Okay.
16 on the die.
Gotcha. Sorry, you said -1, so I assumed. Okay. That's still good though. So
Yeah.
going in the room, you check around the floor, the bed. It's tidy as it can be.
As tidy as in Chiron left it, other
Yeah.
than the bed because Seth slept there.
Yeah. Something to note is the scent. It is starting to fade. Not completely, but that's your first thing I think you would notice. Making your way around the room. Oh, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say he looks a little unhappy about them being in there only because of that.
Yep.
Oh,
It's
More
clouding
sense
it a
to
bit.
help it fade.
Yeah. As if every moment the door is open and other presences are here, it fades more and more.
stop being mean to the fish.
It's my job.
Continue being mean to the fish. I don't care.
See, this was asked for.
Fish.
So anyway, you make your way around the room and you eventually get to the closet. Holy fuck. The no mic chat is wonderful. For those of you watching, oh my god. For those of you watching,
I am a master.
randomly things get posted in the no mic chat of the Discord, which you should join down in the description. And fish with legs. Okay.
About it.
So wow.
I am a
with that
master.
being
Stop being
said-
mean to the fish, or these things happen.
God, we're all children. So you get to the closet. Start checking through the clothes, because that was a thing mentioned. There is a suit missing. Specifically, there is enough things for a full outfit missing.
I think I'd noticed that there's a tea set in there. Is there anything missing from that? Was it used recently?
No.
Okay.
Unless Chiron left any grounds in there before you, or not grounds, but like any
Probably.
leaves in there.
Probably not.
But yeah. So there is a suit missing. That is the only thing, Seth, that you notice out of place.
I'll let the others know.
All right.
Seth would just give her sad puppy eyes. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It just materializes in the real world. It's like, no, I'll give you Chiron back.
No, if the torchbearers materialized in real life and then came for us all, we would. Nope. We goodbye. Oh, say.
Goes to New York and is like, whoa, This isn't underwater.
So, I take it the plan now is for Seth and I to go to his dad and you guys to keep checking around?
Yeah, we can check the rooms.
Yeah, I'll stick with him.
Barevnos, could you go with those two?
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
And she's gonna like kind of pull you closer. Last I checked, you kind of like Xavier, so I'm hoping maybe, possibly, you can calm some of these people down.
Let me check here something. Dang it, I wouldn't know that. He wouldn't know that. Okay. Yeah. I can try.
Yeah, new look's working
Uh,
good on you, by the way.
Hmm.
You don't look like my dad anymore.
Thank you.
Don't take that as a compliment.
You're confusing me right now.
And yeah, go. You like push him towards Iolier and Steph, the two blue people.
All right. I'm gonna go follow the Blue Man Group.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, we'll say Blue Man Group over here. We'll do you real quick. You are going over in Chiron's father's room. So you go over there and the door is shut. I suppose one of you knock. Or do you just open the door? Force the door open.
Knock first.
Knock first. Okay. You knock and you hear a voice from inside say, who is it?
Me.
One moment. And he comes over and he, cracks the door and he looks out, sees it's you three. What can I do for you?
There's been something odd that's happened, and we wanted to know if you knew anything about it.
Nope. I'm sorry. I've been busy all night and day. I don't know anything. I'm sorry.
Inciting that shit right fucking now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are
me
you
and
the
Discord
only one?
gives.
Can I help with that, or
Sure,
do I do
sure,
my
sure.
own? Or...
I don't need it.
Oh, okay. What do we got?
I just rolled in that 20 plus 6.
Ooh.
Nat 20
Yeah.
plus 6.
Go!
He
Fucking
is
Get their
Chinico
ass at.
first.
Ew.
he is very nervous. He is incredibly nervous about something. And he's just trying to end the conversation.
What are you hiding?
And he kind of like corrects himself. What are you referring to? I'm sorry. I don't. What are you referring to? Not hiding anything.
You're nervous.
Of course I'm nervous. You just told me that something was wrong. And he kind of like looks past you. And like just kind of looks past. I don't know anything, okay?
I
Please.
don't believe you.
We just need some help finding things out.
Please. It'd be very much appreciated.
Okay, and then he stops talking for a second. You know what? Come in, please.
Walk
will.
in.
Yeah.
Okay, and he opens the door, lets you all in. You can see his room is a bit messy. There's some things on the floor, not quite up on tables. A chair is pushed up against a wall. It just seems like he was either redecorating or something, or like
Yeah.
was busy. You don't know, but it's a bit messy in here.
Oh, it seems like you were moving things around. Unless this is how it normally is, of course.
Oh, just lately been a bit stressed and things got a bit out of hand.
I know it's been a rough time for you. If you need any help
Naturally.
with any of this, let me know. Be willing to.
Mm, for sure. I'll be sure to let you know. I appreciate the concern and everything.
Are you missing something?
No, everything, as far as I can tell, seems to be in its place. Seth, I'm gonna note something to you because you got a natural 20 on that insight. I'm gonna give you a little detail here. He lost his son, he lost his wife. That is heartbreaking. And
Oh, yeah.
he's been stressed in the times you've seen him. He's been dealing with that in the way you can imagine somebody would deal with that. Even still, this is uncharacteristic.
He's gonna approach him. Pull him into a hug. You know, you can stop lying.
Um, he tenses, and those of you that aren't actively hugging him, which is the rest of you, can see
Mhm.
he's got like tears welling in his eyes,
Hmm.
like a face of fear.
It's okay if you can't say anything. We can just take a look around. I actually will start looking around, maybe look for that suit that seems to be missing, I assume in purple. 'Cause that
Okay.
seems to be, yeah.
Look around and see if there's like any signs of a
But
tussle.
I'm just
or-
making a cursory glance. I'm making a perception check that probably won't go very well.
All right, you do that, and then Kravnos, you were wanting to check what? Signs for a struggle?
Yeah, something like that. Because I mean, I know, obviously
Okay.
grief, you tend to let things get messy, but like just
Hmm.
My investigation was an 18.
Perfect. And then for the signs for a struggle, go ahead and roll a perception, or I'll allow investigation. Investigation will get you slightly more in depth, but you might miss some of the general.
I already did roll perception.
Oh, that's good. That's fine.
So that's a 15.
15. And then I'm sorry, for Valier, what was yours? 18?
Mine was an 18 on just perception, specifically general perception of the room, but
Okay.
looking for the suit.
Okay. I'm gonna start with you. Since you rolled first. You do not find the suit. I will tell you that right off. You do not find any suit that matches what you're looking for in here. So I'll tell you that. For the signs for a struggle, and like disorderly, it's definitely disorderly. You do find very slight sign of a struggle. It is, you're looking around the room, and it's not when you look at the room itself, it's when you turn after looking around a bit and you look at the back of his head. You see in the back of his head there's a little bit of crusted blood in the hair. Like there was an impact.
Is Seth still hugging him?
I don't know. Is Seth
Or-
still hugging him?
If he hasn't been forced to let go of him,
No,
Would
definitely
he
not.
be able to?
he's kind of taking advantage of the hug, to be honest.
Oh, I was gonna ask if he'd be able to like smell that or tell anything about that because of how he is, but like maybe given the fact that he's taking advantage of the hug, might not be too focused.
Here's what I'll say. If you were to point that out, like subtly or however, Seth, you could like give a snarf, see if you notice anything, or a feel, or whatever you want to do. But it would have to be pointed out.
Sir,
Yes.
I promise you that we don't mean any harm.
I believe you.
I know that something's happened, and care about you, and we cared about your son. He was a very good man. Has someone
He-
hurt you? I can see the emotions to the back of his own head
He
in the same spot
pushes-
that it would be.
Sorry. He does push away from Seth. And he stands there for a moment and he wipes his tears. There was a man that came in to my room last night wearing the suit of my son. And he asks for something.
What did he ask for?
He sits in the chair, which is against the wall. And he doesn't like sit facing you, but he kind of like sits half on it and puts his hand against the wall. He threatened me. And he kind of touches the back of his head and touches a place on the wall where you can tell it's a little more mended than it should, as if somebody used magic to mend it after an impact. He wanted me to make him tea. Just tea. Said it was oh so very important. He was gaunt. He looked dead, like a corpse walking. He was horrible.
Could you tell us a bit more?
He had glasses. His hair was maybe medium longish. I don't remember. I'm sorry. It was black, I think.
It's all right.
Mostly black. There was something else. The skin was pale, but I mean, he looked dead.
Was he human, elf?
Elven for sure. I couldn't tell what
Elf.
kind without more features.
See. Thank you for telling us.
Yes, we're working to solve this, find who.
There's one other detail. He didn't come through the door. He came through the wall. his body came through the wall, and then he left through it. It looked like his body just melted into it. And then through it. We are going to take a break here in a second, but I want to see if you have any last questions for him before we do. You can still question him after, but is there any last thing you want to ask before we do? Nothing? Okay. Yes?
I can't think quickly enough.
It's okay. Again, it can happen after, but I want to see if there was any last things you had on your brain, like before we went on. Okay. If not,
All he wanted was tea.
Just tea. Tea with the sugar I have is in cubes. 2 cubes of sugar. He was very insistent about 2 cubes. No more, no less. He said if it was a grain over, he'd make me make it again. But before I did, he would hurt me again, and I didn't want that. And he might come back. He said not to say anything.
Why don't you, for the time being, come with us? We can do our best to keep you safe.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I will. I will.
Thank you.
And he gets up shakily, and he goes with you. Let's hop on break now, and we'll go from there when we get back. I love stressing out my players.
I
So-
disown you at every curb we come across.
Yay. Well, players have put in their bets about who they think is the perpetrator. But with that being said, that doesn't necessarily mean your players would have that, or your characters would have that suspicion. But you personally are taking your bets for now. So you have some information. You're taking Papa Chiron with you. What do you do at this point? Where are you guys going? We'll go to the other group in a sec, but where are the three of you going at this point?
I suppose that we go find Xavier, because at least Karavnos to him. People
think we
might
should go
assume
check on
that
the
there's
body.
something. Okay. People might be assuming that there's something with him. And now that we know this and we have an eyewitness, I want to get the rest of the party to know, hey, there's this thing here. And also the fact that this dude can show up out of walls in thin air, then everyone here needs to know.
But can we check on in Chiron's body first?
As that'd be out of the way, probably, but we should do that.
It is out of the
Yeah.
way, but you have to go out of the building for that, but that's something you can do.
Oh
do you
shoot,
want to
do
do
I
that
have
first?
this? Hang on. Crap. Let me look at my spell list here.
Okay.
I do. Can I cast sending?
Sure.
Shoot. Consolidative seems like the more stable one right now. Shoot. Okay. With and Chiron's father. Be careful. Learned some valuable information. Seems like it's an imposter. Could show up through the walls. Keep your eyes peeled.
Everyone that was in that the party that we separated would visibly see Consolida get very panicked.
But then, could I do another casting of sending to
Sure.
Sapling?
Sure.
It's the same message. I forget how I worded it, but
Oh, okay.
Can I get away? Could I get away with saying that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, just warning, valuable information, that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the little. Yeah.
Sapling and Consolida just looking at each other.
I thought there are 3 groups now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So much splitting up. So much.
Yeah, Sapling took Merrick to an undisclosed location.
And nothing bad's gonna happen.
No, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, god damn it, guys.
That he wanted to come with.
So where are you going? Where is Sapling going?
And Merrick. 'cause
I
Merrick's
never
along
did
And
there.
Merrick.
disclose that location.
Oh, you don't want to disclose it?
Listen. No. I'm just saying that I never did before,
Yeah.
but I can now if we're going over to that little group.
Well, so we can. I need to know where everyone is. That's what
I
I'm trying to
believe
figure.
we're going to head to the body. To
Okay,
check
you're
on
heading
it.
to the body, so that is the 3 of you and Chiron's father. The rest of that larger group that split off, that being like Concelida. Who else was with Concelida in that case?
Xavier.
Xavier.
Yeah, I'm schizophrenic again.
Okay. Where were you just checking the other rooms at that point?
Yeah, I think we'd both we'd. Oh my god, I am
Yeah.
schizophrenic. Both of them would immediately go check their belongings. Concelida would go pick up her gun.
Mm-hmm.
Xavier will probably just put his sword on his back and wake up because it's heavy.
Okay.
But yeah, we're going through rooms, just checking stuff.
I will give you a note. All of your things are undisturbed. Nothing of yours has been touched in either room, or any that you check.
Yay. Okay, good. All right. I'll make my way back up to the control room then.
Okay. Let's stick with you for a second. So you go up to the control room. Do you want to check anything in particular, or do you just hang out?
I'd like to go over everything again. I think I would like to hook up the boxes that have been removed, but not put them back in place for fear of they need their chip.
For sure. Are you hooking the power, the other cable? What exactly are you hooking to it?
Yeah, I'll just hook up all the cables that were originally attached to it, but like leave it out so when the chip has been found, we can put it back in and everything should slot into place.
Okay. You do so. So a few lights come on, but nothing else really happens. And there are some lights that remain off that are on all of the other boxes, possibly because the chip is missing.
Then I'd like to have a look at the control panel.
Sure. Strange symbols cover it. There are again the handles with the push cylinders. Thank you so much for grabbing that. It is it looks like these cylinders can move, as if they could be pushed into recesses in the panel.
Would this be at all familiar to a certain mech that she managed to hardwire?
I am gonna say no. This is
Okay.
The control panel layout is similar in some ways, but just in the way that control panels are similar to each other.
Yeah.
But the symbols, the design, it's very advanced.
I'm going to assume that the cylinders and the handles are used to move the mech. Would I be able to infer anything of the symbols?
You could make a intelligence check.
Can I be cheeky and ask for help from Xavier? No, I won't. That's just me and myself, and Xavier's fucking stupid.
I was gonna say, if Xavier was smarter, maybe.
Hell no.
Said investigation, right?
Yes. Or sorry, intelligence. Just a flat intelligence check.
Oh, come on, girly. Heck yeah, that is a 21.
Okay. Immediately. These are symbols. What languages do you speak?
She, Concelida, speaks Celestial Common, Sylvan Thieves' Cant, and Wix Morse code.
Okay. Interestingly enough, this is none of those. However, you can tell, because some of the scripts are similar, this is possibly Dwarvish or some version of that, such as like the language Duragar speak, and other mountain folk. But you have the feeling that this was put through some kind of cipher, or some kind of cipher would be necessary in order to decipher it.
Could I start working on that?
Start working on the cipher? Sure. You could, not knowing the main language that this seems to be written in, even through a cipher, is going to make it more difficult substantially.
Yeah.
Trying to do it on your own, I'm going to say this is going to be another intelligence check, but with disadvantage, because you don't know the language.
That's fine. I trust in my girly that she is good. That is a 14.
14. Without knowing the language, or at least having somebody here to translate, this is going to be incredibly difficult and is going to take a while. possibly multiple hours. Yeah, what I can say though, you make a little bit of headway. While you cannot read it, you feel like you get the start of some kind of cipher, just using patterns that you see, things like that. You also, just from being this close to the control panel, I will tell you, the things with the handles are not things that move like around, not like joysticks or something to move the mech like you thought. Um, these simply look like the handles are there in order to push in and out the cylinders from the control panel. Currently, they are pulled out, but it looks
Fair
like they would twist and then push in, or twist and push out.
Interesting. I'm just gonna work on that then. Well,
Okay.
before the other party members return, and I'll relate to Kravnos with that sending message if I didn't before. Checked rooms in control room.
Perfect. That works. Well, Sapling and Co. We're gonna go over to you. What are you doing?
Hooray. Hello. I am such a wonderful, trusting individual, and I trust my friends. But Sapling wants to go snoop and look in that duffel bag that Seedling had, because what the fuck was going on with that? That was really weird and suspicious.
Where do you leave Seedling during this? Because Seedling, I believe, would have been with your group.
You know, someone needs to keep an eye on Consolida and Xavier.
You suggest that?
I don't trust those two to be left alone together.
What do you mean? He's only sat next to her on the floor, leaning over her curiously what the fuck she's doing.
Yeah, no, They're
So-
they're not leaving room for Hydros. Go, my seedling.
Oh my god.
No, no.
You did
Oh
not
boy.
just.
Oh boy. So you you look at Seedling and say that, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know. I probably should stay with you. Shouldn't I? I mean, what are they doing that I need to go watch them?"
Robert, I just, I don't trust that Xavier guy.
Oh, okay. All right. And is gonna start to walk away, and we'll head up.
You're a lifesaver.
Thanks. I mean, you're welcome. And then it's gonna leave. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you go check out the duffel bag. All right. You go over and into the room, and you find the duffel bag stuffed under the bed. It's not very well. I rolled for it. It is not hidden very well. It is sticking out. With your passive perception, you see that shit.
Why are you hiding it, Seedling? What's up?
You grab it out. Do you unzip it? Open it up?
Yes.
Or unbutton it, I guess. So you open it up. Inside is what looks like there's a couple knives, there's paper, although nothing currently on it. On many of them. There's like letters on some of them, like really big written letters on some of them. They're not in any specific order. They're just kind of in there. There's what look like firecrackers, like that kind of stuff, like fireworks and stuff, like explosives.
What is he cooking? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's about what's in there. There's like a tinderbox too, probably to light the explosives, but yeah.
The fuck?
Hmm.
He just looks in the mirror like, are you seeing this shit?
I take it that this is abnormal for this person.
Very normal knives and explosives and I I don't know if this is relevant, but I'm concerned anyway.
Hmm.
You know, it would have made things a lot easier if we just looked in here and all of those techno mahuza whatchits were in here. I'm glad that they're not because, you know, I like trusting my best friend, but I don't know what this is, and now I'm like more concerned about other
Hmm.
things. Um, yeah, I just wanted to check on this because I checked in with him earlier today. I brought him to the breakfast that we all went to, and he seemed really
Usama bin Seedling.
No! And he no. He seemed really
Fucking killed me, that one.
hesitant. Really hesitant to come to the breakfast, and he seemed like he was acting like he needed to leave, like to go somewhere into town. I don't know what he's gotten himself wrapped up into, but what the fuck is going on?
Oh my god. I didn't know what would happen
Bomb
tonight, but
thrown
I
in the
did not
shining
expect
bomb near the
Seedling.
Woodland Riverfront bombs.
Well,
I did not expect Seedling to get compared to the Unabomber tonight. That was not what I was
my
expecting.
God.
That's funny. I'm just eating my pizza, man. Like,
You're part of this.
I didn't do this.
No,
You
we
literally
know it.
did.
I mean, yeah.
Start looking for the manifesto now. No.
No.
Oh. Anyways.
In the bag. No, I'm kidding. Although
What do you think
there
all
is,
those letters were for?
well, I have to say, oh man, among the papers there is a list. Not a list of names. Well, okay, there is a list of names. There is a list of people from
no.
your tribe.
Oh no. Seedling,
And
no.
there is also your name is on there. There also is then a list of items. The items. Oh, the rest name of all the party members as well, including like in Chiron's father, Max and his group. Like their names, everyone in Valve. There's also a list of items, the firecrackers, the knives, all that kind of stuff. And next to your name on the list is a smiley face and a star.
Oh.
What? No, should I don't know whether I should be very happy or very concerned.
This is how Sapling dies.
Hey, Sapling, don't come to school today.
No.
I'm putting you in jail.
Oh no. What is going on here? What is this like B plot? Like I don't think he did anything, but I'm just concerned as to what the fuck is going on now.
Quite literally, the
check in
backroom
with
is
him
B.
more often.
This is what happens when we put our characters in the back rooms. They develop a conscience.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have that.
Just turns to Merrick. Now, I don't think this is relevant to our current thing, but what do you think?
Kind of looks at it, just sees the firecrackers, the knives, Takes a quick assessment. Well, is he normally violent or speedy? I don't imagine that he could kill many people quickly, and a bomb made with these materials might not do so much, at least from my experience.
He's not usually a violent sort. But I mean, we wanted to. I think he kind of wanted to learn how to do. Now, I'm not going to say he wanted to learn how to do violence because that sounds bad, but he was like going to come with us and be like an adventurer and stuff. And he wanted to get into that. I don't know what's up with all the firecrackers though, or the list. This is all very out of the ordinary.
Well, perhaps if you can find a way to naturally work that in conversation, rather than telling them that you went through their belongings, it would be a good point of conversation. And concern.
Yeah.
But with all that's here, I think the damage would be minimal, at least not as bad as it could be otherwise. But perhaps still, keep an eye on him.
Yeah, I will. I just I'm just trying to puzzle out in my brain whether or not I think this is relevant to the whole thing with the valve. I don't think so. I don't think bombs would be the right tool for a job like this. Also, I don't think well, it's not that he's not smart, but this is
Not
like
intelligent enough for
computery
this.
stuff, and we don't do that. I mean, I don't know what he's gotten up to since, in the time when we were apart, but I don't think he learned how to do this kind of thing.
I see. Well, I do believe that you are right. The bomb in any of those types of locations might do damage, but I don't think it would have the desired effect. And besides, if he was stealthy enough to go through and disable the systems, then what would he gain by doing something so overt as planting a bomb?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. But that's all I really wanted to check. I should probably check more stuff in other places, but I'm not smart enough to know what to do in this sort of situation.
It's like right now you get the sending message from Karavnos.
Sure. They're coming through the
Oh,
walls.
yeah. So that message was basically like
We got in Chiron's father.
scary.
We found evidence, probably an imposter. Can come through the walls. Beware.
Yeah.
He didn't mention anything about like any place to meet up. He just gave some information. Okay. Okay. Well, Sapling will mention the coming through the walls thing because that's very troubling.
Did they say any more?
How is it already slipping from my brain? He's basically gonna, give
Yeah.
the rundown. Like, yeah, they're within Chiron's dead. They figured out some shit. Beware the walls. I'm not sapling maxing. Shut up. My memory's so good. Shut up.
Well, is that all the how did you say, snooping that you wanted to do.
That's the only thing that I really wanted to check. Unless you had something. What the fuck is going on? Maybe we go back and try to meet back up with the others?
Yes, that would be a good idea.
Well, go.
All right. So you head up to the control room as well, in that case, eventually walking around finding they're there. Except for the other group, which I need to get to.
Hello.
You were going to check the body.
Mm-hmm.
You make your way down to the garden area, which you can see has a very nicely prepared grave that's been dug. Some flowers and things planted around it. And Chiron's father basically tells you, he's spent time with some of the others aboard. Byron, he's quite a strong lad. He was able to help quite a bit. We've got things prepared, and his body is, I forget exactly how it's put, but he will not rot. While he is here. We had a cleric in charge of that. And you can see in Chiron, he is there. He is dead. But he is undisturbed.
This is lovely.
I could be so mean. Hey, Seth. Roll a wisdom save.
Oh.
That would be a 5.
Hmm.
No. Oh, right.
Before you
don't
was
get
here.
proficiency in wisdoms. Oh, wait, yeah, they do.
I don't
Just
have
rolled real low.
proficiency with it, but I have a decent plus. I've got a +3. I just have a
There you go.
really shit roll of a 2.
Fair enough.
Before you was your father. The man who became your father when you needed it most. When felt like you were alone. And the person who said he was your father, this demon, this machine, this thing that killed you and indirectly killed him. He said he was your father. This machine, this beast, this thing worse than any mortal said it was your father. This amalgam of intelligence could never feel the love that in Chiron your father felt for you. And here he lies, and here he shall lie. And not only that, but someone is now wearing his face. Or at the very least, impersonating him to what? Why? Seth? As these emotions hit you, you take a point of exhaustion. As this just tears you down, seeing him. Oh, for that. So, he is there. What do you do now? The body is undisturbed. And Chiron's father does confirm it is exactly how it was left last. Not a hair moved except by the wind. Excuse me. Where do you go?
They did say that they were up in the control room. So
Okay.
so we should go there.
You head up? Okay. Well, you head up, and as you get there, you see the rest of them there as well at this point. And Consolida, enraptured by the control panel.
Yeah, she's just blabbering on about like, oh, if you take this outfit here and pattern recognition, you can simply take the patterns from this and I used to steal from my mentors a lot. Oh, hi guys, hello. Anyway, so yeah, no, if you keep moving this back and rambling on.
So we did some poking around. Is anything else out of place?
No, there isn't. Everyone has their stuff.
Mhm.
Samath and Chiron's stuff was gone.
Yes, we did find out someone is impersonating him. That's probably how it happened.
That's a problem. Has anyone found any chips for the slots yet? If we were doing
Nothing
that.
new.
No.
All we know is that this person threatens Mr. Laradrian here.
Mhm.
And demanded tea. Now we know that this person, or whatever it was, has enough knowledge to use VALV's systems to move through the walls. It seems.
And do we know why?
And Chiron's father is going to speak up. I might have an idea, but could you shut the door, please? I don't like it open. I know
Merrick
he can go
shuts
through
the
the
door.
walls, but okay. Before I opened my eyes, I was lying in bed, and I heard a sound. It woke me up. There was a whistling. It was a tune I recognized from a while back. Do any of you remember the great city, the city of with the spire, Kingsport?
Yeah, it was in one of the history lessons I took.
Can't say I do.
It's okay. A great city. A city of innovation. Bermsley is catching up, but it's still not quite there. The whistling was the anthem. There was an anthem that would play every morning before the steam hammers started up in the Undercity. And he kind of hums it to himself for a moment. I heard it. I swear, I heard it. And then I opened my eyes, and he was there.
So we're looking for someone who knows that and can go through walls or the valve, who probably knows you guys, who really knows a lot. And
Valve,
Yes.
can anyone pass through the walls if they want?
There's a pause. Again, the pause of thinking. Yes, but they would have to have the correct knowledge of how. That usually requires prior permission from myself, similar to how I removed the doorknob on that door.
Who did you give that permission to?
I don't remember. It was wiped.
Damn it. Okay.
If the scanning module was given back, I may be able to recall. But without that, I don't know.
So that's the thing that we got to find first.
Where are we going to find a board, bro? This place is massive, and by the looks of it, this is a kind of small board.
Perhaps there may be some clue in the control panel. I
Yes.
do not know how to operate it, as I have no need. But perhaps one of you.
Oh, I've been deciphering it, but the symbols are in Dwarvish, I think, or some iteration of it.
Dwarvish. I know how to speak that and
Oh.
read it if it's maintained about the same. And some of them are modern stuff. I can lend a hand.
Oh, yeah, no, come here. I've been working on this cipher here.
So, what I'm going to want is both of you, individually, to roll an intelligence check.
Intelligence check. No, that's Xavier. Fuck off, Xavier. You're not smart enough.
Intelligence check, just a flat check.
Correct.
Oh.
Hmm,
And
I'm
then
scared.
just say it when you got it.
That is a 21.
Okay.
You did it 23.
Okay.
20.
So both of you working together, one of you deciphering, one of you translating, you're able to find out the uses for many of these keys. This is a keyboard of sorts, but each key is tied to a different system on board. These racks all around you control different systems, but they need an input, either wirelessly from Valve themselves or from this control panel. However, there is a section with numbers. Still had to be deciphered, but with numbers. And the only other numbers in this room relate to the dates. There is something from last night.
Ooh.
Mm.
At least partially.
Would I be able to go further in depth with that?
In fact, yes, you can. Do you press the correct keys for it?
Yes.
So you type in the date, and from the ceiling, a piece of cloth begins to roll down. And behind you from the ceiling lowers a strange device with a bulb on the front, a projector,
Oh.
and a screen.
I'm gonna move out of the way of this screen.
And what pulls up is the room you are currently in. Empty. No one in sight. Now, from your deciphering, you can find that near these numbers there is a fast forward and a reverse, so you can go through the dates. Do you skim through?
Yeah.
Going through. And for some of you that have never seen anything like this, like if you've never been to Bermsley or Kingsport, you are watching pictures move in front of you right now.
Crowdness and Concelador are scaring everyone.
This is wild. Like if you've been to like
Xavier's
Kingsport or
freaking out.
Bermsley, you've probably seen this. Yeah. But like
They're scaring
this
the
is
hose.
wild.
He's like seen
Yeah.
billboards, but he's never seen like up close. Like fucking, he's like, what the fuck is this black magic?
Yeah, and like the colors are washed out, and it's a projector, but it's that's funny.
Shapes and
Um,
colors.
the shapes and colors, but you watch, and you watch as a figure melts out of the wall from the hallway,
Oh.
but by the door. You literally watch. It's like watching a shape push through the wall,
Yeah.
and then it
So like,
separates.
is it like liquid or solid or just like phasing through or like squelching and blah?
Ew.
It's it looks like the wall bends outwards
Oh.
or inward to the room, technically. And then you see the shape become more defined. And then it pushes through and the wall reforms. Smooth.
Hmm.
Now, a detail. The back of this room near the door, there is very little light. And so making out any details of this figure, especially with the really shitty projector quality, is impossible because the camera angle is from the control panel. Like from a little above the control panel. So it can see most of the room, can see back toward the door. And this figure, you watch it go to the rack. It's wearing, you can make out the hint of purple. The suit. And they have a tray with a cup of tea that they sip at idly before setting down and carefully removing the two from the rack by the door, setting them on the ground, pulling the chips very delicately. And then picking up the tea, taking a sip, and then you watch them kind of like take a step back and look down at the ground about where that drop was. They pocket the chips. They walk over toward the opposite wall where the dates were. They grab out the chip without removing anything from the rack, taking the date. They sort through, they find it. Right as they're about to grab it, they hear something. They turn toward the door. They grab it. And keeping their head down for a moment, they rush, setting the cup down, rush over toward the screen where you guys are at the control panel. They pull out those tubes, indicating that they were pushed in previously. They twist, they pull, and then they lift their face. Their face is gaunt, as if they'd been dead for a while. Half of their lower jaw is gone entirely. Healed over, but like something had happened, like it was blown off. You see their tongue kind of lolling inside, but you can almost see in the place where half of it's missing, there's this wire frame metal skeleton. Both of their eyes are replaced with purple lenses. And you can see it's gouged into the skin with veins around it, like it was crudely done. His hair is matted. Again, like a corpse walking. His hair just can't seem to stay in. If you are at all familiar with Kingsport's founding,
I'm gonna.
Hmm.
No, no, no,
you would have
no.
seen his face. In fact,
no.
As his mouth opens and you hear the voice just not quite right, he says, I know you're going to be watching this. So, let's talk. Let's meet. But first, I need to buy myself time. And you hear this weird sound of metal contorting, not from the projector, but from behind you.
Gun immediately.
As the door
Merrick turn.
seals and turns into a wall.
No!
Uh-oh.
We're locked in!
Well, Fuck.
Just hitting the wall with his metallic arm.
Mm-hmm.
Valve.
Solid.
Valve, do you respond?
I don't know what's happening.
Can I do anything with the boards, control boards? I'm
Okay.
gonna push the things back in.
You push the things back in. You push them in, and you hear a as things start to charge, and just continue to build and get louder and louder until it's practically deafening all of you in the room.
I'm gonna put in my earplugs.
Okay, earplugs in,
Hmm.
and then you hear a and all the sound cuts.
We have
You
all
don't know what
been
happened.
deafened.
Yeah.
I will. I'm gonna take out a. Probably don't know. Actually, I'm not going to do anything because I
Okay.
didn't recognize that guy.
Fair.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, Stella is
I-
freaking the fuck out.
What I don't know if
Valve.
Okay. So you're Merrick, right? Slamming
Valve?
on the door. Oh, yes. Go ahead.
You said that. Did you say that anyone could go through the walls if you let them? Or something like that?
There is no response.
Valve, do you respond?
Oh.
I'm gonna like
Nothing.
start pressing buttons.
And the lights in the room, including on all of the
No,
racks,
please.
Oh
go out.
No.
shit!
No!
Shit! Okay,
It is
alright, this is
Oh,
fine.
dark.
What do I do?
Gosh.
Calm down, stay together. We are not safe. If this is no, he can't be dead. He has to be. He's been gone for fuck.
Red lights come on around the room as the emergency generators kick in, but there is still no response.
Fuck.
You know, it has been a terrible time since I've come to stay here. I've
Yeah, we
not
get
been
it.
having a good time.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Bird. That's kind of what happens when you join this group of ragtag pieces of. Oh God.
You know him?
who is this?
I don't know him personally. I only know a name, a face, and essentially a description and what he's. I think this is. Doesn't make sense. He should be dead, but the name is Ferris Mullane. He was incredibly intelligent and incredibly bad. I've only ever eavesdropped on Zernis and his wife. I only know a little bit, but I know that we are not safe.
I was looking for him.
What? It's been years. He shouldn't be alive. I don't know the
We
details,
heard
but he was supposed
that
to be dead.
we heard that he was missing.
Well, he's not missing anymore. He's here. Or was.
I am going to take out the book and start flipping through it and look for something that might be able to help.
I'm gonna cast light as well.
Cast light, good idea. Get some light in here. Okay.
We're in the control room, right?
Yes. Also, I'm gonna
Okay.
get something for you here in a second, Valier.
Oh,
And it's just our little ragtag team of adventurers, right?
Yeah. Well, kinda. So the light boom, illuminates the room, and those of you with dark vision, your eyes start to adjust. And when they do, and Chiron's father's gone.
What? Oh no.
What?
shit.
Why? No! No! No!
And what you see is you look around, you see in the wall, not the wall by the door, but the one by one of the racks, you see his face start to melt into the wall, changing into the face that was in the message.
Oh god.
As said, no one ever left the building.
Can we grab him? Can we grab the face?
Is there a time?
No, he's gone. He's gone. Like
Ah.
the light comes on and he's gone, like into the wall.
Hell was
Ready?
that?
Okay, all right, this is fucked. It's just us in here. Sending Maximilian,
Yes.
Help.
imposter, shapeshifter. We are trapped. Control room. Help.
Okay.
Look out. Phasing through the walls. Help. This is only my
You
first
need
day
somebody.
using Sending. Just anybody.
Is there any is there any power towards the control board at all?
No. Do you press buttons? Like try and figure.
Press buttons.
Nothing happens.
Nothing
Can
looks
I go
fragile
under
enough
the
to
control
break.
board?
Under the control board, please get under there. I'm
Is
gonna
there
say
wires, anything?
wires. There's like screws. You can like you can open it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Incidentally, the toolbox that Max brought in there is still there.
Oh, he's so useful.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Here's what I'll say. Message was sent to Max. This is what you get back. All right, I'm coming. I'll get there as quick as I can. Who is this? Who are you? No. And then it cuts.
Uh-oh.
Oh, oh,
Oh no.
oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, bro.
I might have a way to get myself out, but it would be really stupid of me. Also, do I
What
get
is it?
anything from the book?
Probably
Probably not, but I already skimmed
No,
it. It didn't have
not
much in
for
last time I looked.
this. Yeah, no. I was thinking about it, but not for this. So sadly, no.
Yes.
Ah.
Okay. I need to get out of here. This is going to be incredibly stupid. I'm going to take from my coat pocket a blue chip that says movement, and I'm going to give it to whoever's closest.
What?
I was given this morning with a note that said something would happen bad if I shared with anybody. I'm going to walk to the wall where he took the last guy.
Uh-huh. You walk
No
over.
fucking way.
You walk over. What do you do at that point? Do you try and walk through it?
I suppose.
Mm.
It doesn't allow you to. Doesn't happen.
Great. Well, I'm still gonna stand over there in case.
Of
Hylier.
course.
You have the movement chip?
Had.
Had.
I gave it to somebody.
Oh, you gave it to me. Fair enough. Put it in the wall. Put it in the box. I'll put it in the box.
Put it in the box. Okay. Nothing happens, but it does audibly click into play. It is there,
Okay.
but there is no power.
That's fine. I'm gonna put the box back, and I'm gonna continue going through the wires under the control board.
Okay. What are you trying to do?
Any wires that still have running power with them.
No. Power has been cut from the area. There's emergency systems to power the emergency lights. Going under there isn't any way of you just knowing. It just looks like a bunch of wires, like no lights, nothing, just wires. There would be no way for you to check if there's anything that still has power. Just that way.
Crevinus, you're electric, right? You're Storm. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, come here. Can you feel anything here?
Let me Would I be
I'm
able to
looking.
do anything here? Or, I
Uh,
mean, maybe sensing electrical
ooh,
current, lightning, things like that. Because since
yeah.
like elemental adept and like evoker, the whole lightning theme.
Make a investigation check, but with advantage.
Okay, investigation. I don't have that as a proficiency this time.
As a wizard?
Yeah. That's only a 19. That's a 19.
Still good. Still good. And again, this is something you have a feeling for. Electric current, this isn't magical, this is technological, especially now. So you start to feel through and feel around. You feel a pull toward a place where most of the wires are connecting to, and you realize it's a power source. There isn't much there, but maybe if it got a jump start, you could at least power the control panel.
All right. Am I able to touch it?
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
you can.
All right. All right. Here, step back a little bit, and then like rub
Yeah,
hands
I'll be
together.
back.
Rub hands together. Then I'm gonna shock and grasp it.
Okay, cantrip, right?
Cantrip. It's only a cantrip.
Okay, so you shock and grasp
But
it, and it
yeah.
goes out. Those of you outside of that, so Consolida now as well, you see not just the control panel, but everything connected to it. All of those racks light up briefly, and then they go out within 6 seconds. So within the end of that shocking grasp, they go back out.
Krampus, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Can you maintain enough electricity for me to send out a broadcast?
I might be able to. Yeah, it depends on what it needs. Let's see.
It just
By
needs
the way,
a
I'm
current
holding.
native. Sorry.
By the way, I'm holding real tight to my weapons. That's what I'm holding most right now.
Yes.
Would I be able to like constantly just summon
Mhm.
something via shocking grasp, or
I mean,
do I
it
have to
is
like stuff?
it is a cantrip, so as far as I'm concerned, you could just keep casting it every 6 seconds and keep that electric current up.
You see, I'm worried about like shooting a lightning bolt through here and frying everything.
Ooh, you know what? How about this? Let's roll for it.
Uh-oh. God damn it, Crabness.
I mean, I could stuff an elemental into it and undo Chiron's work.
Good. Do you want to try the shocking grasp thing or something else?
I want to try the shocking grasp thing first.
Okay. Go ahead and I'm going to say go ahead and roll a concentration check.
All right.
As you were
I have
trying
advantage
not
because forecast
to burn it out.
Would Forecaster apply here because the advantage to maintain concentration? It's not exactly like a battle thing here, but
it's not a battle, but it is high tension, so I would allow it.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh, that is an 18. 15
Okay.
plus 3.
Okay. So you start to pump this electric current in there. The lights start to flicker on and then start to become more steady. And Karavnos, you actually hear a sound somewhat familiar. You hear a pumping and a rotating and an electric current. You've heard this in old vehicles, long time ago. Seems like what you just did, pumping a little bit more in, got a sort of alternator going. Which, from what little you'd know with like old time stuff, should keep the power on at least in this room.
All right.
So it's good. At least for now.
Can I find the speaker systems?
Sure. You can. I'll say there is like a little handheld speaker, like radio.
Okay. Immediately take it once the lights burn on. Emergency, valve intruder.
Okay. So you put out that message. You hear it through the wall, echoing through the chambers. But of course, there is no response. But at least you got a message out.
Is there outside speakers?
There are speakers on the very exterior of the building, and buildings on Valve, so anyone directly around it probably heard it.
Do you think I could? I don't want to start yelling into the mic, but I think I might try and get anything that's like near Usul alerted to.
Is there a
We could sending Joseph Stone.
Yeah.
Could do that.
We could sending Joseph Snow.
is there any are there any like holes in this room, like a vent or something?
Make an investigation check.
Awesome. I'm
Now, while that's happening, does anyone want to sending Joseph Stone? Because that was an idea I heard brought up.
I can do it.
that's a 14.
14? There is not. This
Dang.
room is sealed, and in fact, starting to get a little stuffy. A lot of people in here breathing. No
Uh-oh.
ventilation.
Oh no.
Dang it. I have to breathe again.
Alright,
Dang
gang,
it.
we
Someone be
gotta
a tree.
stop having panic attacks. We need to ration our oxygen.
Someone become a tree right fucking now.
But who
My
is
time.
messaging Joseph?
I
I'm
can
no
do
longer
it.
a sapling.
Okay.
Tree.
God fucking damn it.
All right. Well, what do you send to Joseph?
Joseph, there's been an act of sabotage on Valve. Systems are down. Probably still on board. In a dangerous situation.
That's what you send?
If you can send engineers.
What you get back is this. Panic in his voice. Shit, you too? What's happening?
Gosh.
I sprung on us. Power out. What's happening?
Shit, they're experiencing the same thing too. Calm down.
No.
Calm down. Got a limited amount of air in here.
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Autumn. I
Yes.
don't know if you would allow it though.
What is it?
Xavier has a spell, reaction spell called Absorb Elements.
Okay.
Carbon dioxide is an
Hmm.
element on the periodic table, last I checked.
Ooh, that is well, actually, technically, it isn't. It's a mixture of elements. It's a molecule. But like, sorry, that's just nerd shit.
No, you're right. You're right.
Nerd.
But like, this is a stretch of that spell. But hold on. Can you roll me an intelligence check? Because I will allow you to use it to absorb elements. But do you absorb a correct amount of? Do you? I'd allow help. Yeah.
Because I have absorb elements as well.
Yeah, sure. I'll allow it to basically balance how much of each element you absorb of the carbon dioxide. Now,
dioxide.
It's going to be an intelligence check with advantage because you're getting help. If it is bad, though, you have the risk of making this worse, as you essentially take up more oxygen or more carbon than you mean to.
Yeah, making it worse.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Cody,
What'd you
please.
get?
Cody, no.
Wait, was that with help or?
Yeah,
you have help.
that was with help.
Okay.
What do you
Extra the
got?
spell slot with us. Because
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought it was going to be the other
I
one.
thought it was
I
going to be
did
like a
too.
2. I wanted to give everyone anxiety.
Well, it starts to get a little easier to breathe, and you have bought yourself time.
Yeah, more reason not to kill Xavier, guys, please.
Kind of
Thanks,
my thoughts too.
You just
Xavier.
see
I'm
him,
going
he
to start
just
trying to
starts,
kick
like...
the door down.
There is no door.
There is no
There is
door.
no door.
It's wall.
Oh, I'm going to start trying to kick the wall.
Sapling, where's the door?
Sake.
Where's the door?
Well,
Smart thinking, Xavier.
start beating on the wall.
Yeah, he's just breathing in all the...
Yeah.
Just, like,
Oh, yeah.
Well,
holding
more
it in.
so bucking on the wall, but yes.
It starts to bow. And then after a moment, you hear a hum again. But unlike before, it's not some all-consuming, super loud hum. It's gentler. And then you hear a little tune. Just a quick
Uh-oh.
little ringtone tune. Hello. What's happening?
We're trapped in here.
You're here. You're back.
Oh, my. And then you... Sapling, we'll say this is like while you're going back for like a buck. You like rearing back and everything. And then the door just appears. Boom! Blows the door
Oh.
across, basically off the hinges.
I fly out as fast
Yep.
as possible.
Yeah. Meow.
Mhm. The first thing you hear, because again, this little garage you're in is on the side of the mountain, open face on the side of the mountain, and then there's the little outer city, and then there's the mountain. You hear gunfire. Lots
Uh-oh.
of
shoot.
gunfire.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no.
This is a bad time to start laughing, guys.
Yeah, sorry.
Uh-oh.
So, God damn it, I just saw the fucking...
I'm
Okay, shoot. I'm summoning my weapon to my hands. Didn't have before. Have it now. With
yeah,
a
I'm going
merit.
to Yeah, I'm going out the nearest window to try to get to where there's people.
Sure.
Because I
Everyone
assume
scatters.
that that's where the guy is.
Before everyone scatters and the door is flung open, Zelda, she's going to remain in the room. Does anyone else have any chips they would like to put back in the machine?
Fuck it. Fuck you. Puts a blue chip in your hand and runs off.
What?
What the hell?
What?
Does
Okay,
not
well,
elaborate.
okay, I'll put that back in and start trying
Well-
to get everything back up.
Do you want to know which one it is?
Which one is it?
Which one is it?
Do you want to share, dear
I
Sapling?
swear. I swear.
Was
Tap.
it? I think it. Yeah, the memory module fitting for my character.
Mhm.
Well,
you
not
fucker.
as useful, but thank you. I'm
None
gonna
of the
put that back.
targeting.
Now,
That's
Concelida,
fine.
you put it
Yep.
in. And you said you're still in the room?
Yes.
Crap
You
knows
put
it's
it
still
in,
there.
and on the screen, projector starts back up, as it never raised, it never went away, there was no time, power went out. It shows a much healthier Varys Mullane, smiling and humming and whistling the Kingsport tune to himself.
Thank you.
Hmm.
And there's a man in the room with him. A man in this very room you're standing in. And he's kind of toward the back of the room. You can barely make out his figure, barely make out his form. But you hear his voice. And then you watch his form get bigger. It's in shadow, it's in the back. And it looks like wings. But there's not two of them.
Yeah,
There's
fucking
four.
bird that I hate.
That fucking bird that I hate! Cody hates. Concelida doesn't know this.
And there's a deal going on, something about the future. This figure, this bird in the back, this Aarakocra of metal, declines. Varys is angry about that. Not happy, but he keeps a smile on his face regardless. After all, business is business, and it's okay. And as the Aarakocra is starting to turn to leave, you watch Varys kind of just step over, and he vanishes into one wall and appears just his arm reaching out of the other, closer to Varys, or closer to this Aarakocra, and places something on his back, unnoticed.
Okay.
Then you watch him leave. So, gunfire. Who is
yeah.
not going outside?
Merrick is outside the door of
Okay.
this control room until Consolida decides to leave it. Karavnos is, staff ready just in case. Tight
course.
calls, tight corridors. Might need a blast, so he's ready.
Lear's going out a window.
Yes, you're out a window.
All of you.
Seth,
Go.
what you doing? You heading out too?
I guess so.
Okay. All right, so Russian.
Yeah, even Xavier leaves as well.
Okay.
Follow.
Alright. So we're going then.
None
Consolida's
of
the one
the.
that stays in the room.
Okay, good to know.
Oh.
None of the fighting is on Valve. But when you exit, you have to exit the garage area and actually get into like the open sky, which is overcast. It's not downpouring, but it is raining a little bit. And that's important because the first thing you see are bodies hitting the mud. You see people scrambling in the dirt, in the muck. Some of the fighters, the farmers. Because on the outside, it's mostly farms. They're fighting these twisted, dead things. Metal and machinery and guns and blades all built into corpses. Corpses that are animated, that are moving. And they are tearing these people apart. You see the army of Usul utilizing, or at least you can tell they were utilizing, some of those walkers, those mechs you saw being used for farming initially and then for protection of the city. They were being used. And then whatever killed the power on Valve killed their power too. And they're lying in heaps on the ground. Some of the guns attached have been ripped off and are being carried by sometimes 2 people at a time because they're so fucking heavy. But it's not enough. You join the fray. Or do you go somewhere else?
I joined the fray.
Xavier joins.
Karavnos takes this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
he
in the
joins.
sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well
Close
then.
air support.
Well then.
Okay.
I want to do a
Like-
little description. Oh, go ahead.
I want Consolida to try and get the weapon systems online and manually start using them.
On what? On Valve? There were no weapons that
On
you
Valve.
knew of.
There were they? I thought that was
No.
discussed.
No,
No,
there
there
was no
weren't.
weapons. They
However-
specifically checked and told us there were no weapons.
Okay, fair
How-
enough.
However, as you're sitting there, there's silence. And at this point, it's the pops in the distance. You hear Valve quiet. Almost a whisper for this voice that takes over the room. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. It's not your fault. It's
There's a
fine. Do you
pause.
have any way to help?
There may be one. But one of the rooms on board will have to be sacrificed. What room do you sacrifice?
Can I take stuff out of the room first?
Gotta be quick. Time is of the essence.
Merrick
She's
is there.
gonna go- Hmm?
Merrick is outside the door, so if you tell him to do anything,
Merrick,
and she needs,
fair enough. Merrick, empty our room now. Grab our belongings.
as you wish, he'll do it. He
Okay.
just says something,
And so
he does it.
you're choosing your room? Is that what I heard right?
Mhm.
Or which room? Your room? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until he comes back with our stuff, and then.
Yeah.
Okay. There's the sound of that creaking metal like you heard when the wall was forming and the door was disappearing, but this time it's louder, it's everywhere. As the building rearranges itself, the metal molting and sliding against its surface, until in the courtyard sits a massive cannon.
Oh
Oh
my god!
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
Is it remote controlled?
It can be remote controlled from the control room or controlled manually in the courtyard.
Merrick, do you
Hmm.
trust me?
I do.
Get down there with the cannon. Make sure no one gets on it. I'll stay up
All
here.
right. Be safe.
And-
I love you. And he'll go.
Yeah. Don't die. Love you too. Fuck.
All right. Back outside. You see riding atop this creature. This sewn together what's the word? Grafted creature. Large, imposing, metal and flesh and teeth, so many teeth. Varys stands atop it. His lower half reminds you kind of Richard, in a way.
Ew.
Not this snaking, slug thing, but mechanical. 4 legs. He perches atop it. What looks like what was once a cane in his hand, but it's got weird lights and all kinds of things on it, and they blink in unison with all of these mechanical things around him, shambling forward toward the townspeople below. It is an army against a city. And then about that time, you all hear the grinding and the moving and the cannon forming as Valve, now with the movement systems engaged, takes a first step. And I know it's a few minutes early, but that's where we need to end.
No!
Oh, no! Oh!
Damn it!
I have to get a battle map ready. I'm sorry.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm ecstatic.
I'm
that
sorry
I-
for playing an Aarakocra when you don't have a battle map software that can have flying characters.
It's okay. Listen, we made do before. We'll make do again.
Yeah, fair
Um,
enough.
But that's stream over. Good night.